talking about?
What is a mango?
The queen of fruit.
I would like a mango.
They only grow in India.
Well, I'm Empress of India, so I have 1 cent.
Not only a dame, actress Judi Dench also, again, plays a queen in the new movie Victoria and Abdul. She joins us from London to chat a little bit. It's just a thrill to say hello to you, Judi.
And you, Dan, too.
So tell us about Victoria and Abdul. Of course, you play the long-reigning British monarch of the 19th century. Well, and you pick up the story from there.
Yes, I mean, I had played the part 20 years ago and told the story of her relationship with John Brown, who was a gillie on the estate. And I had thought that was all the kind of history I knew about her. And I thought after he had died that she was in mourning, of course, from the moment that Albert died. But I thought her life must have just gone on, and she had just carried on as best she could. But then, of course, I think 4 years after he died, she met this young Indian boy, I suppose, because he was in his early 20s, who came to the Jubilee and to present her with something. And she found that here was a young man who she could talk to and be at ease with and laugh with. And he became her spiritual advisor, actually. Teacher, spiritual teacher, and somebody who she could kind of get rid of the rest of the court and just spend time with, which is something she has obviously always needed in her life.
Jenny, Your Majesty.
I suddenly feel a great deal better.
She has requested Mr. Kareem be her personal footman.
Queen Victoria, from what I've gathered from reading different things, she wasn't necessarily the most fun and bubbly type of personality. Now you seem like someone who's a lot of fun, but do you have to sort of dial it back when you play Queen Victoria?
Well, you don't play any aspect of yourself. You know, when you play a part, you just try and understand what that person is like and why. You know, people often say, how do you learn the lines about a part? It's not how you learn the lines, it's why do you say the lines in reply to somebody else. You know, you have to get into a sometimes completely different mindset. No one really knows what it's like to be queen.
Mother!
Are you spying on me? What is interesting about that is, you know, that everyone says, oh, Queen Victoria, and we have this very strict thing, and this thing that she said, we are not amused. I'm sure she wasn't amused a lot of the time, but I think she was amused quite a bit of the rest of the time, and certainly amused by this young man and their whole relationship, I think, was, you know, something to get up for and get dressed for, and how wonderful, I'm going to have a chat to this young man, you know, how lucky.
Dame Judi Dench, thank you so much for the chat. The movie is Victoria and Abdul. It's currently out in theaters, and we've got more information at fox4news.com.